Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. I am Donnie.
And I'm Aubrey.
And we are two Americans currently living in Germany and sharing all of our experiences living and traveling throughout Europe.
This weekend, we got to come to a place that has been really high on our list, and we finally made it to Munich. We got here a couple days ago, so yesterday was our first full day here, and there were a few things that really shocked us about Munich, and we're going to share those today.
So we're going to start our day off here in Munich by going to the Munich Cathedral known as the Frauenkirche, and we are going to climb up to the top of one of their towers, and we've heard that you can get an incredible view of the Alps from up there on a clear day, which it looks like we have a very clear day. And then from there we're going to go check out some other amazing things and share those surprising things about Munich along the way. So let's get our day started and go check this out. One of the very first things that has surprised us the most about Munich is how incredibly clean the public transportation system is here. You don't find a speck of trash or anything anywhere, and so it's been very pleasant to ride. I will say it does seem like it is a little bit expensive to take public transportation here, which Munich does have a reputation for being the most expensive city in Germany, so that kind of makes sense, but highly recommend taking the public transit here. Very nice, very clean, very well kept, and very quick and easy to take anywhere in the city.
So unfortunately, we're not able to climb to the top of the tower because I guess it only opens in September. So we should have done our research a little more on that, but we were really looking forward to being able to see the Alps from the top of this tower. So I guess if you're here September and on, look into that. It looks like it would be really, really cool. So something that we had heard about this cathedral is that it's not necessarily known for being beautiful inside and being very ornate, but it's more known just for its sheer size. So that kind of surprised me that walking in, I thought it was really beautiful. I thought it had beautiful decorations. It was more plain than some cathedrals we've seen, but I still thought really, really pretty. Very like cleanly and neatly decorated maybe. But there was a lot of really beautiful artwork all throughout it. And then also, I thought something that was really cool was the stained glass all had really different styles of art in the stained glass. And also, you can tell the floors are very squeaky clean.
So another thing that has been kind of shocking has been how much construction is going on here in Munich. I don't know if this is like a regular thing in the city, but it does seem like everywhere you go, there's some sort of construction. In fact, like the university that I used to go to, there was a joke that Texas A&M has been under construction since 1876. I was wondering, is that the same case here in Munich? Is it just constantly under construction, or is that just kind of right now? I mean, it's kind of nice, I guess, because it seems like the city is making a lot of things nicer or newer, updating things. So it's not necessarily like a negative thing, I guess, in that sense, except just walking around, there's constantly lots of barricades and construction happening.
Another shock is that besides all the construction, the city is very, very clean. It also has very little graffiti, which is something we've gotten pretty used to seeing around Germany. But here in Munich, we've seen very little graffiti, and the streets are very, very clean. I do see my first piece of trash, though. Okay, now it's perfectly clean.
So Aubrey went to go meet a friend for lunch actually, so I'm on my own. And I'm gonna head towards the Englischer Garten, and there is the Eisbachwelle there, the Eisbach wave, which is a place that's a man-made river in the English Garden where you can actually surf and kayak on a really cool wave. And I've heard that it's filled with lots of locals who are surfing there, and also a lot of tourists who stand around and watch. So I'm gonna go do that touristy thing and watch some people surf on this man-made wave in the English Garden. But even though they're saying that a lot of tourists are around watching, one thing that we have definitely kind of been surprised by right now, this is not like a normal Munich thing. Normally Munich is very touristy, but right now there's not a lot of tourists. So we've gotten to go and see some sites yesterday and basically be the only ones there, not a single tourist, which has been amazing to see these sites without anybody else.
We have this entire place to ourselves. We've walked in most of these big, famous rooms, and we've been the only ones in them. This is a good time to be seeing all these really popular sites.
Yeah, if you've ever come here before, let us know. Have you ever seen the palace and the residence this empty? Has there ever not been a crowd here before? Because this feels kind of weird that we're the only ones walking around. So it's been a very, very unique experience. I think is really kind of once in a lifetime to be able to see all these amazing sites completely alone, but something that we have definitely enjoyed a lot. Actually super awesome seeing them surfing right there. Tons of people lining up, and I was very impressed with the organization of them. I probably shouldn't be impressed. They're Germans surfing, but just them taking turns jumping in and immediately riding, and then when someone falls, someone else immediately jumping in. One time too, I did read actually that Munich is one of the few places in the world that you can see somebody with both a surfboard in the subway and also skis in the same day, because some people may be going to the Alps to ski and some people may be going to the Eisbachwelle to surf. So that makes it super unique here as well. It was really awesome, really cool to watch. I would love to give that a chance one day and actually surf that. But now I'm just walking through the English Garden, and this is amazing. Really cool, beautiful. Tons of people out along the river swimming and going down the river. It's got a nice flow so you can just float down and then just enjoying the sun. Beautiful place. So I'm actually gonna leave the English Garden now and go meet Aubrey again. And I feel like some people are gonna say one of the shocks has to be the naked sunbathers in the English Garden for me. But I also, you know, we've lived here long enough where it's honestly not that shocking anymore to see naked sunbathers in Germany. Happens quite often in a lot of different places. And also, there really aren't too many here. A vast majority of people are clothed, and then people that are naked sunbathing are in kind of like a high grass area where you can't really see them anyway. So I don't know, wasn't as shocking as maybe some people would think it would be for an American living in Germany. Hello.
Made it.
What are we doing?
It's getting ready for this one.
So tell us what we're doing.
We are doing a hop-on, hop-off bus tour.
What happened to our free tour earlier?
Our free tour got canceled because I guess not enough people signed up, so that was a bummer.
Not enough English speakers, right?
Yeah, I guess the English tour did not have enough of us. So we're gonna do the hop-on, hop-off bus tour, which is also always a good option for seeing a new city.
We're on the hop-on, hop-off tour and literally nobody is on it. So our other tour was canceled because nobody else joined it. Luckily this one isn't canceled, but we got a whole double-decker bus just to ourselves. But one thing that we want to talk about too is that Munich, everybody told us this is like what stereotypical Germany is, this city. A lot of the other cities that you go to in Germany, like Frankfurt for example, or Berlin really, it doesn't feel like stereotypical Germany, the picturesque Germany that people want. But Munich is supposed to be that.
And honestly, we were surprised to find that so far that has been true. We've seen our first people wearing lederhosen here, and it doesn't seem like they're wearing it like ironically or for Oktoberfest.
Oh, dang, yeah.
And it doesn't seem like they're wearing it like ironically or for Oktoberfest. It seems like it's people wearing it like legitimately just with a t-shirt as their regular shorts.
And the other thing too is that tons of people are actually drinking beer everywhere, which shouldn't surprise us. We live in Germany, but in our region, it's a wine region. So there's a lot more people drinking wine. Obviously people drink beer too in our area, but we see a lot more wine. Whereas here, we feel like you still see people drinking wine, but a lot more beer.
Yeah, not as much wine. It's pretty much just beer.
Yeah, so I would say it's generally pretty true that Munich is stereotypical Germany.
A really great surprise for me was the Viktualienmarkt. It is a huge farmer's market that has all kinds of flowers and foods and tons of coffee. We went there yesterday. This market used to be held in the middle of the main square, but it grew so large that they had to move it outside to where it is now. And it's so big that there's even a huge beer garden right in the middle of it. And something that we're used to with farmers markets is them only being open Saturdays and maybe another day of the week, but just in the morning time. So we went there yesterday anticipating that it would only be open in the morning. So we got there in the morning, but much to our surprise, we learned that it is open every day of the week except for Sunday, and it's open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. So this is a great market that you can visit any time of the day, almost every day of the week. Something that we are not shocked by is the prices here in Munich. We've heard a lot that Munich is very expensive, but we have come to learn that that is also relative. We don't feel like it is really any more expensive than a lot of the major cities in Europe. And I'm sure with rent and everything, that would be really expensive. But as far as being a tourist, we haven't felt like it's been really anything outside of what a lot of major cities cost.
So we hope that you enjoyed this video of our first take of Munich and what we experienced, what we were shocked by. If you have been here, let us know what you enjoyed or what you were shocked by in Munich. If you haven't been here, let us know. If you want to come here, what do you want to see? And thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like and subscribe button. We would really, really appreciate that. And we will see you in our next video.
Cheers! Really nice, very clean, of course. Well, everything's clean in cathedrals. Yeah. Just more the decorations I thought were clean. Lane on the inside, but the big, let's see. Now I'm distracted.
Okay. Oh, and one time too, actually.
and is beautiful. But what am I saying about this?
So we went there yesterday.
Yeah. We went there yesterday, and something that